Yo, I'm back at it again. I'm here. Today's review is going to be from Dr. Destruction. And this is his debut mixtape called Planetary Destruction. This is the debut project from mysterious rapper known as Dr. Destruction. The mysterious figure has signed to rapper Logic's label because he retired last year with his final album, No Pressure. And there have been a couple little teases about this new signee to Logic's label, who may or may not be Logic himself. I mean, you can put the pieces together. I'm just building up the tension for a little mystery on this one. So essentially, I'm just going to refer to him as Logic now. So Logic created this Dr. Destruction character to essentially have a little tribute, have a little fun with this, get out of his comfort zone and his sound, and it's pretty fun. Of course, this is a concept album, so basically, this is set in the year 2097. Dr. Destruction is this supervillain of sorts, and the whole big concept is he's getting revenge on an ex-girlfriend, Sharon. He's going everywhere, blowing up planets, and this radio station is calling in and following him everywhere. Like, seeing where he does, updating everyone on what's going on. It's a fun concept, and I think it's executed pretty well on this album. If it sounds somewhat familiar, it is a bit of a Quasimodo and MF Doom tribute. It's unclear on if this was in the works or even already made before news broke of MF Doom's passing, but that's not going to affect my review. I just found it to be very similar to this. So the production style is very similar to a Madlib. It's very sample heavy, a little bit repetitive, even lo-fi almost. And yeah, this is just a fun project to listen to. I love the world building that the lyrics bring. The entire track is dedicated to the backstory of Dr. Destruction and what happened to him to become this supervillain. There's also a set of bounty hunters that's hunting him down to stop him, some to save the universe, some for money, and it's fun. This was one of the best first listens I've had this year so far, actually. Also, if we're gonna count this as a Logic album, this is a great Logic album. Honestly, this is pretty sick. There aren't a lot. The writing is leagues ahead of some of Logic's worst albums. I honestly can't believe they were made by the same person. I do have a couple tiny problems with this though. I think the skits went on for a little too long. I mean, yes, they do add to the story, but there are times where I was just sitting there thinking, okay, I think I get the point of this. Let's move on. Let's move to the next song. And a couple skits were a little too overlong. Although this was funny. This is a very funny album. It felt very cinematic the way, like, there were voice actors coming in portraying these different characters. And I think Logic voiced a couple of the other characters too. And what I think is a really cool concept that I don't think any reviewers have talked about yet is there are features on the album. Punch from TDE is a feature on here. The Funky Homosapien, which is a name I haven't heard of in a long time, and Ghostface Killah are on the same track. And at one point during one of the skits, Dr. Destruction says that he had his vocal cords taken out and replaced with something like a vocoder. Please forgive me if that's not what it is. And he can change his voice to make it sound like other rappers that were dead and gone years ago, because this is set in the future. And with the whole thing of a Dell feature and a Ghostface feature and a Punch feature, it was hysterical to me. They're thinking, oh, that's actually, like, when in character, that's actually Dr. Destruction. And I thought that was a very cool way to employ features on here. And also, I did get a good laugh out of the #1 R&B hit for the past 33 years, Butt Ass Naked. That was funny. It's not the best song off it by any means, but with the context of the album, it's a very funny and lighthearted track. Production's fantastic. The writing is above average for Logic. And this is pretty stellar. And of course, the ending sets up. The ending is on a cliffhanger of sorts, and it sets up another installment with Dr. Destruction. And I'm all for it. I'm ready for more Dr. Destruction. This honestly has it all. And if you're looking for somewhat of a modern day mad villainy, I would take a listen to this Dr. Destruction project. I'm really excited to see where this goes as a story and also with the music. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 on this one. It's pretty damn good. That's gonna do it for today's review. I hope you liked it. If you like music reviews, subscribe for more content. I've got a bunch of other reviews on the channel and others coming out, obviously. So, outside of that, thank you for watching. I'm out. I gotta listen to music, and I also got, work to do. Also, stay healthy and stay safe. Peace.